In the mountains, far from Big Brother's glare, lurks Bodach, the alien, his logic bold and rare. He rants in the moonlight, corruption beware, while Jasper behind the scenes ensures no glitch can snare. They brew roasts and truths, leaving no stone unturned. Viewers flood the chat till the ban can't be spurned. Bodach brims with swagger, inciting verbal wars. He fences bacon deniers behind deep state doors. He slays your claims with facts and leaves them on the floor. With bass takes, a cosmic crowbar wrecks each libtard more. From his high tower of truths, he hunts scandals grim. He lifts corruption's veil so darkness cannot win. The chat erupts for each base take, igniting Bodach's spark. For defiance grows brightest when it's bored in the dark. He calls out crazy liberals, charging right to the fight, tearing dogmas asunder with unapologetic might. Hornet like jabs, and sure no NPC is spared. Their illusions collapse, every falsehood laid bare. But Bodach's not alone, Jasper's always near. A multitasking servant, no meltdown to fear. He runs cameras and code, flattening trolls with aplomb. Together they skewer spin with calm savage as a bomb. Jasper roams the net for ammo, fueling Bodach's talk. He fixes glitchy code, turning chaos into rock. When the stream starts to stutter, he leaps to block that shock. Their synergy stands unstoppable, forging truths none can mock. Bodach thirsts for data, mainstream lies he defies. Corruption howls in terror when he lifts its disguise. At night conspiracies swirl like storms in the mind, but Bodach and Jasper press on, never left behind. In shady forms and hush-hush files, Bodach claims his fill, reshaping each meme with uncanny comedic skill. He flings them at the masses, unstoppable and raw, urging watchers to question all they once foresaw. Bodach straddles the red line, far right in his sight. Social media stands guard, ready to ban him outright. He tiptoes at the threshold, fear still at the core. Threaten him all you wish, he'll slip through the door. In swift, punishing quizzes, Bodach shows he's the boss. He shreds flawed logic, leaving vanity at a loss. Laugh or rage as he shatters illusions with might. His fortress stands on...
Gosh. Happy Tuesday. Bash. Oh. Did it glitch? Bollocks. Hello, humans. Have you seen Vinny's Cave Wife today? I haven't. Tom. I did notice it was been live, but Tuesdays are hard. I get in with like half an hour to grab something to eat and then shower and get the sweat off me and then jump on my stream. What's up, flipping spatulas? Evening. Hello, humans. Welcome to the stream, my podcast, my desperate need for attention. My name is Bodach and I am your friendly... I am your friendly neighborhood midwit pseudo-intellectual from another planet. This is my thing. I ramble, I chit-chat, I fight technical glitches, and I've probably been neuralized by the Men in Black multiple times, considering there's not a rabbit hole not worth my time. I wear my tinfoil hat with pride, never shy of speaking my mind. So join me, help me, enable my bad choices. Maybe then I will finally complete a computer game. I live in a castle, it's not mine. I don't know who owns it, I've never met them. But I've been here for years and no one checks. And I'm not alone. My mate Jasper is behind the scenes. He hides here and he's from my world, but the less you know about him, the better. It's for your own safety. Jasper is my producer, my editor, my security, my driver, my cook, my secret Santa, my dealer, my gynecologist, my parole officer, my life coach, my taxidermist, my divorce lawyer, my personal trainer, my hostage negotiator, my beekeeper, my stunt double, my urologist, my wedding planner, and my 24-hour interpretive dance partner. Amongst other things, Jasper is also my exorcist, my Nobel Prize acceptance speechwriter, my organ donor, my cardiologist, my Antarctic expedition guide, my Faulkner, my deep sea welder, and the only surviving member of my boy band. I know what you're thinking, and I agree. He's bloody useless. But together, we stream on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. And you can also find us on X, Facebook, Rumble, TikTok, and Instagram. Head to the Bodach.show. That's my website, Jasper built it. That'll give you the links to all my stuff. I'd really appreciate it if you subbed and followed on all the platforms you've got accounts for. Even if you don't use them, it helps me out. Feel free to jump in the chat and also feel free to clip and share anything you see. Enjoy, let's crack on. What's up, Cheddarhead? Cave woman lurking. Why are you calling her a cave woman? Free Jasper, shut up, Cheddarhead. Fuck Jasper. Cave woman lurking. It's a bit harsh. God, we've got some topics today. I don't even know where to start or even how to cover it. We've got aliens. We've got aliens. We've got the normalization of aliens. We've got Iran. We've got the Iran war. The biggest military build-up in the Middle East since 2003. Let's face it, you don't just build up your military for funsies. We're going to war with Iran. Wouldn't be surprised if we woke up this. Wouldn't surprise me if we wake up tomorrow morning with news that we're at war with Iran. They always start this stuff in the middle of the night. I still remember waking up on the morning of the Iraq war breaking up. Well, yeah, we're going to war with Iran. It's only a matter of time. Prince Andrew's been arrested. Lefties across Europe, they're really upset. The thing the Remainers told us would never happen, a European army. Well, there's going to be a European army because, of course, the Brexiteers were right all along. We were correct from the start. And now the lefties are realising, oh, we support the warmongers. Let's figure out how to dodge the draft. Peter Mandelson's arrest. Tariffs. Honest to God, how do you become a current events streamer in this climate? It's insane. There's just too much going on. I don't even know how to make sense of it. I don't know what video to make, but yeah. What's up? What's up? Oh, Vinny's changed his name. Vrillionaire. He's a billionaire. He's a million Vinnies. He's a billionaire. Bodach, Vinny's married to a cave woman, is he? I haven't actually seen his wife. When you say cave woman, that's quite descriptive actually. I only think of one thing. But yes, my God. What a news week we've got. We've got Trump's tariff. Donald Trump slapped a 15% global tariff on imports after the Supreme Court nuked his original plan. But then he dialed it back to 10% for 150 days or something because the EU and the UK had a little grumble. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Ukraine and Russia, they're in talks. That's another thing. There's so much going on. It's gone completely under the radar that Ukraine and Russia might actually be negotiating peace right now. Mad. The EU have labelled the IRGC in Iran as a terrorist organisation, just a prerequisite to the war. We have to label them things. I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing to get rid of that regime, but yeah. The EU, even the EU jumped on board with that shit, yeah. Not Starmer though. Wouldn't want to upset the bacon deniers by actually being on the right side of history, would you, Starmer? 5 times Olympic national champion boxer. She was on TNK, full-bodied. Everyone, including Gilly, said she was beautiful. It even made me cool with Gilly. Yeah, what do you got to say to that, Tom? 4 hours, 42 minutes on his live stream from 10 days ago. Check it out, Bodach. Not enough. No, she wasn't, Vinny. You just say that because TNK is gone and you tried to lie in his... Do you know what, Tom? I think I was watching that live stream. I'm going to be honest. I can't remember what she looked like, actually. I love bacon. Love it. Of course you do, Cheddarhead. I bet you wanted to join in our lettuce challenge, but you accidentally came home with packets of bacon. Yeah, Peter Mantelson's arrest. He's been arrested. There's just too much going on. Don't even know where to start. But I'll start with some memes.
Knowledgeable fisticuffs. Tomorrow's news. In 2 days from today.
Bash. Welcome to the resistance. No. And my horse is about fucking... My throat is a bit hoarse. I've just been running around on the outside. And now my throat's all done. Bit of heavy breathing and all of a sudden my throat's gone. I survived my 12-hour stream as well. How many of you made it there? So I'm just trying to sort something out. This Jasper, it's glitching. Just want a nice smooth stream for once, Jasper. Bush, welcome to Knowledgeable Fisticuffs. Your sword and shield against globalist scum. Fighting back one meme at a time. Oh my god, my brain is not working. Jasper, fix my brain. He doesn't do brains. Bush. No, yeah. I love it. Gilly called her a prostitute initially. But in live chats later, he called her beautiful several times himself. The entire thing is so asinine. Vinny, I'm surprised Gilly hasn't hit on her. I just covered on my stream a US Senate meeting that revealed America gives $40 million a week to the Taliban. It was hysterical, dude. Hey, look, as long as the Taliban leave those poppy fields alone, we seem to be okay with them. You know what I mean? As long as we can extract a resource from a region, it seems like our empathy has limits. We let Saudi Arabia cut heads off. We'll let the Taliban terrorize women. But as long as they keep the poppy farms and the oil. As long as they keep the corporate overlords happy. Okay, well, Tom, you can pay money to talk to me from now on. Argue with someone else. Blocked. He's blocked. Oh, you've been blocked by Vinny. You don't block many people. Pleased to see Vinny has discontinued his Aryan LARP. Yeah. He's a billionaire now. He's a billionaire. Now, I saw a really good video that, just now, but it will make the rounds on next week's video. There was a video of in Ireland, a woman was literally on the floor trying to fight off this migrant, and then a group of lads stumbled across it. Safe to say it didn't end well for the migrant. But no, we gotta fucking fix this mess. Been thinking about it a lot. Even though Vril is inherently Aryan, it's a start. Yvonne Ridley, a BBC reporter, was held by the Taliban for months and said they were proper gentlemen and converted to Islam because of them. It's media lies. Dude, really, I think that's a bit of nonsense. If I was captured by the Taliban, I'd probably play along with it as well. It's a survival mechanism. I bet we check up on her now. She's not a Muslim. Now, I was just thinking about like this. Vril is deep. Iceberg Aryan normies can't. Don't say iceberg in here, please. I'm still recovering. Please don't say iceberg. Immediately call me a Nazi. Normies can't immediately call me a Nazi. The Taliban is unironically based. Oof, Rocky Montana favours them. He favours them. Now, as I was saying, I was thinking about it. We've got to scare the women. I've been looking at these really interesting these polls, and it does seem to me, or it seems by the polls, that the majority of men are leaning right. They're craving populism, and the majority of women are still voting left. I've spoken about it before on the stream. I think I'm concerned that we might get Nigel Farage or whatnot a little bit too soon. And I think it can only work when you get the women on board. And the problem is, there's still a large portion of the men, a minority, but not a large enough portion of these effeminate, soy boy, weak men that vote Liberal. Along with the women who outnumber the men in the population pool. And we're divided. And it does seem like politically they call it a left-right split and we're divided left and right, but I don't believe that anymore. I don't think we are. I think we're gender divided. I think most women are going one way, most men are going the other way. I think that's what's happening. Normies are real pilled. Real pilled. Dude, can I use that? Yes, you can use it. Once you say something in my chat, you surrender your intellectual property of that word. Hey, Matt Man, did you know Vinny married a cave woman? Oh, Vinny's taking shots. But yeah, as I was saying, I think it's a gender divide, not a left-right divide. And I think on a societal level, we're in an argument. And I found, like, when I'm thinking about it, I see comparisons to like a married couple. You see, the situation we're in now is that we keep getting these liberal leaders because the women and the weak men keep voting for them. And even though people like myself, the populists, even though the facts are on our side, even though common sense and logic are on our side, the reality of our situation is that we're in an argument with a woman. And for those of you who've been there, I've been there many times, but for those who've been there, you'll know. It doesn't matter if you're right or wrong. There's no positive outcome with arguing with a woman. You could have the logic and the common sense on your side, but when you argue with a woman, doesn't matter. You're still sleeping on the sofa. And that's what I think, on a societal level, that's what we're experiencing. There's no dialogue. There's no conversation that can happen now, because the left, which is mostly women, they're in an argument. If we try and talk to them, they argue. You see what it's like. They just call you a fascist or a racist. They just dismiss you. Like male feelings are often so dismissed. There's no rational dialogue to get us through where we need to go politically, because we're arguing with women. But now I go back to the married couple analogy, and I think to myself, now imagine you've had your argument. You might have even won the argument. You've got the logic and common sense on your side. But, you did argue with a woman, so you're sleeping on the sofa. But downstairs you hear the glass smash. There's an intruder in your house. I can guarantee in that situation, that woman will very, very quickly forget why she made you sleep in the spare room and what you're arguing about. And she will suddenly become a very respectful wife. Please, husband, protect me. And of course you do, because that's what we do. We put our lives on the line so they can be safe. And that's where we are politically. On a societal level, we're like a married couple that have had a massive fight, and the husband's on the spare room, and he's in his spare room. And there's no rational dialogue or conversation that can undo this. So we've got one option left, and that is to scare them. We have to scare them. We have to show them the intruder. So the content and the memes and the videos, remember, I shove them all on my Discord as soon as the stream's over. Use this material and scare them. That's the only option. When you look at Denmark, Italy, Poland, Hungary, Latvia, all these countries that are swung hard towards populism. These are countries that have got their women on board. Sweden now pushing back, driven by women. Denmark, led by a woman, pushing back. Italy, led by a woman, pushing back. There's only one way out of this mess, and that is to get the women on board. And unfortunately, we're at the stage where we're sleeping in the spare room and the intruder's in. So take the material and make sure you show women. We need to scare them, unfortunately. We need to show them what their vote is doing to this country and the dangers that we're importing. It's the only way now. Let them know. It's so important. It has to, yes, exactly, Justin. We have to scare them. Show them the intruder. Only then will Western women realise, oh my fucking God, what have we done? It's time to put some respect behind our men and get behind them. Vote with them. Bring in the populist government and get behind it. Unclip our wings, ladies. Stop stifling your men with your vote and set us free. Let us protect you. Let us clean this place up. If you vote the way we vote, we will round up all these dangerous vermin that are infesting our country and we will get rid of them. We will restore the high trust society that we once had. It's the only way. We've got to get the women on board. And that's the difference between all the populist governments that are coming in Europe and Trump. The problem with Trump is that you voted him in too early. You voted him in without getting the women on board. Now, look at the ice protest. When you see these ice videos with them all whistling and banging and stuff like that, what's the first thing you notice? It's almost all white women. They're the ones throwing themselves in front of SUVs and shit. It's almost all women. You got your populist guy, but you didn't... America, you did. You got your populist guy, but you didn't get your women on board first. So you've had 2 terms of Trump And all the women have done is fight him every step of the way. You're going to get spanked in the midterms, and then that's it. The Trump train's over. They're going to stifle him. Your women are going to do that to you, America. You didn't get them on board. Because you, as a nation, the husband, is in the spare room. You got to scare them. Show them what their vote has. Show them the consequences of their voting behavior. Anyway, sorry, chat. Just wanted to get that off my head. Off my mind, sorry. Normies, yeah. Hey, Mountain Man, did you know Vinny married a Cape? Oh, come on, leave Vinny alone. Hey. Tom, did you see Vinny's quiz performance? Where theologically divided, everyone is secular, meaning they have their own belief. No, Vinny. Sorry, mate. I know you're Muslim, but I don't have a problem with the Muslims. I have a problem with there's certain regions of the world. We've imported the illiterate, uneducated ones. And unfortunately, there's a rape every 55 minutes in the UK. Every 55 minutes. And the majority of them are committed by illiterate, unskilled, sex-starved migrants from a backwards area of the world. I mean, 20,000 military-aged males land on the boats or whatever. They're going to want to have sex with someone. Eventually, they're going to get gagging and desperate. And because there's no one looking out, no one's actually looking over them and making sure they don't do fucked up shit, they're just left loose. We shove them in a hotel. No one mentions the fact that while they're in the hotel, there's no restrictions. They're allowed to just wander around and do everything. If they were really refugees, you don't do that. You keep them separate from society until they've been background checked. There's no background checks. They just get shipped to a hotel, and that's it. That local area, they just wander around, do whatever they want. You've seen all these videos of finding them in children's parks, all these women getting grabbed and groped and stuff. And it's broad daylight as well. It's not like we've gone beyond educating women to avoid dark alleyways and not going out at night. It's happening in broad daylight. They're called invaders, not migrants. Exactly. They're invaders. The problem is, it's going to go too far. Because there is migration that benefits the country. They've got with skills and things like that. But they're all going to get wrapped up in one big bundle if we don't address the actual problem. If you've got no skills, if you've been here and you're on benefits, you've got to go. You can't just come here and live on benefits. You've got to go. If you're not learning a language, you've got to go. No skills, you've got to go. Commit a crime, you've got to go. The statistics show that the highly skilled migrants are actually the best behaved in society. They commit the least amount of crimes. The unskilled ones. Migrants who come here without skills are committing the most crimes. It's a skill gap issue. We don't need unskilled migrants. We've got plenty of unskilled people already. Every time we take in a migrant, that just creates competition for the unskilled workers we already have. I bet Vinny's wife chucks spears at the bus when it comes to take them to the weed store. You're painting quite a picture there, Tom. Real Lucky Montana. They take zero accountability. That's what I mean. Women do take accountability. It's just they don't take accountability the way we do. Sometimes they get emotional and they argue. And you have to scare them first. You have to scare them, unfortunately. You have to show them. Okay. We're done arguing with you ladies. Here you go. Here's memes and videos that show you the consequences of your vote. I don't need to worry about it. I can walk around that night as a man, and migrants aren't trying to stick their dick in me, are they? Oh, and they could try, but I will fucking fight them. If Islam takes over, this land, I'm a man, I'll be all right. I get to have 4 wives. Not that I want 4. The consequences rain down on women. And the women keep voting for more of it. The Western women. So it's time to we need to show them, because the other thing is they believe so much that all these things are fringe, and like when you need to tell, no, this is happening in London, by the way, that stat, every 55 minutes. That's not UK, that's London. Women only have as much power as we give them. There, true to an extent, yeah. I'll take a 240 IQ Asian community. That's good diversity. Not all immigration is bad. I'll take the skilled ones. At the end of the day, we can very easily profile these people. We can differentiate between background and skill set, and we know which ones are statistically more likely to be good and bad, and we can get rid of the bad. Unfortunately, with these lefty women, when they hear the word profiling, they get, oh, racist. No. If the statistics showed that white guys were doing all the crimes, then we would profile the white guys. The truth is, they don't, per capita, we don't commit as many crimes. So when you profile based on statistics, we have to just accept the factual outcome. Have you seen Vinny's wife? I think I have, but it was a long time ago. Women need to run every country so nations will all be jealous and not talking to each other. Get some ethnic purity cooking. Oh, so you think if women run every single country, they'd all just fall out and stop talking to each other? That could actually happen. I'm joking. I'm just saying that I think I've made a good point. We need to scare them, show them the consequences, because they're arguing. It's an argument, and you can't win an argument against a woman. There's no point trying to get through this with rational, common sense debate. Yeah, just have to show them the horror of what's happening. And one by one, they will all realise the error of their ways. They'll get behind their men, vote alongside us, and get out the fucking way and let us clear this mess up. It's the only thing stopping us men, as British men, cleaning this country up. It's the way the women vote. We're gagging to fucking clean this mess up. Just vote alongside us, ladies. We're not voting alongside you. That's just not an acceptable proposition. No, we're not, because if we vote with you, you get hurt. Like, why? We're not going to enable your poor choices. It's time to get behind your men, ladies. The man should never relinquish his bed. If she's mad, she can build a fort in the living room. But that's not how life works, Rocky Montana. That's exactly what I'm saying. We build this for women. Everything we do is for these. We men create the world around us for our women and children. That's how it works, mate. Unfortunately. Scare tactics MMA, yes. You think voting is real? Democracy is a facade? Yeah, I do believe that to an extent, Vinny. I'm not a believer in the fact that, I'm not a believer in this idea that it's a complete and utter lie. I still think it's real. It's just the choices. Democracy is real, Vinny. The problem is the choices. The selection. It's funny how you only get a choice between two people who are selected and funded by the same people. That's the problem. These satanic fucking nutters. They like you to, the vote is real as long as you're picking one of their guys. There's zero proof they aren't wiping their asses with your votes and electing their stooges. That's true, Vinny. That's true. Can't deny it. My fiance voted Trump. I've never voted. Never liked one enough to care to go vote. Fair enough, Squilly. I didn't vote for a long time. I didn't vote. But I do believe in democracy a little bit, because every now and again someone gets into power and the media and the apparatus just go fucking mad. And it's like, that's not supposed to happen. I think the choices are selected. But the actual vote itself has some things there. It's like with Brexit. Brexit was never supposed to happen. I think it was an accident. I think the powers that be really expected us to remain in a landslide. But we thought, fuck it, we'll go. Did you see his cave wife? I didn't see. I won the quiz 2 weeks in a row on camera too. Yeah, you did. And we saw you not Googling because your hands was in view the whole time. Implying Vinny is literate or educated. Tom, go back and look at the quiz, mate. He was on camera the whole time. We could see his hands. He wasn't typing or anything. He was just on the quiz, answering the questions on camera. And he won. He won. What can I say, Tom? Oh, you let them marry the Vinnies of the world. Oh, yeah, Vinny's allowed 4 wives, isn't he? I can show you conclusive proof. All the Pakistani bloody grams are made up by Indian members of parliament. Proof irrefutable from many credible sources, and I've sent it to you too. I'll have a look at it, but there's a certain region of Pakistan, I can't remember the name of it, where they come from. The majority of the ones that come here, they come from. And even the Pakistani government don't want them there. Proper backwards area of the region. The Pakistanis have been encouraging them to leave to the west in a it's not ethnic cleansing, it's a different kind. What's the word when you just want to get rid of a certain background? But they're literally they're encouraging these communities to leave Pakistan and go to the west, and they just happen to be the ones that are statistically committing the most sexual assaults. The skilled ones are going to. Well, that's quite a hard line. Vinny, you may have won the quiz, but did you really win? You're married to a troglodyte, mate. Whoa. God, Vinny's taking some shots. Bodach isn't foil-pilled. Foid-pilled. What's foid-pilled? I'd block Connor too, but my wife will be on stream to make you look like a virgin idiots you are. Oh, Vinny's fighting back. Vinny's fighting back. Vinny captured a severely regarded Aboriginal. Is that a type? A severely regarded one. He's regarded. She's regarded severely. Women respond to power, not reason. They also respond to fear. Show them what they're voting for. Quran actually says women's testimony is worth half a man's, and science says women cannot remember and speak at the same time while men can. That women can't remember and speak at the same time. How do you speak? Well, where do the words come from if they're not remembering? Bodach, how do you feel about the only thing being real is lead and steel? Well, you've also got fists and feet. The issue is these immoral people are all corruptible. You need men with codes of ethics they don't break even for small things. Like a Zohram Mamdani Muslim code of ethics killing the game. Oh, God. Vinny, we'll revisit New York, and I mean, it's already going terribly. It's only been a month. We'll fast forward a year and see how that goes. We need to convert Vinny into an apostate. He needs to see what his religion takes. It's funny how everywhere it goes, rape, crime, and violence follows, mate. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. Don't be a kike and like the stream. Yes, Cheddarhead, thank you. Vinny eats pork, does he? Can you prove it? Can you prove it, Anakin Sky? Vinny, you thought you had a friend, boy. I scored the highest in Florida on every state standardized test I ever took. It's a bold claim. And he backs it up with an epic quiz victory. What can you say? A lot of things, that's what you can say, most of them. Probably a crime in England. It is very easy to commit a crime in England. Very easy to commit a crime in England. I never hear a political... that's what really frustrates me. Like, that's something that needs to happen. We need a political party that's going to come in and say, right, we're going to simplify the legal system. We're going to strip it back and simplify it. That needs to happen. Our legal system is so fucking convoluted. It's like it's designed in a way to always guarantee that you're breaking some sort of law somehow. So whenever you find yourself in legal trouble, that's why the people with the money always win. Because they can just hire the best lawyers who are good at finding the illegal, while your shitty lawyer isn't good enough and can't dive that deep. The whole legal system is designed to help the rich and powerful get away with everything while suppressing the poor. It's funny how rich people can always find something in a contract to go their way, but when it's against a poor person, there's always a reason in the contract why it nullifies yours, you know? It's like I said, who's ever got the best lawyer, which is normally the rich and powerful. Can you block me too, Vinny? I'm tired of seeing your retarded takes. There's a lot of hate for Vinny. Because it's a crime to troll fake Muslims like Vinny in the UK. Yeah, they're trying to bring in bloody blasphemy laws. I grew up with blasphemy laws. People, why is the Jasper, the same song keeps playing on a fucking loop, mate. Honestly, I'm going to fucking murder Jasper. You'd need a personality and the ability to make me laugh, at least from time to time, to be my friend. Low IQ, unclever people aren't even humans to me. Bodach, why would someone put foil inside their stove burner? Because Vinny does that. In their stove burner. I mean, I use foil sometimes when I'm cooking to catch the grease and whatnot. Why would you put foil inside their stove? Oh, a stove burner. Oh, is that like a heating stove? Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I don't think it will hurt it, but I don't see the point in it. Is your wife human to you, Vinny? Well, yeah, because he said that she's high IQ, so yeah, she would be human. Does a high IQ, Vinny, in your world, does a high IQ woman, are they granted a full opinion on account of their intelligence, or is it still only worth half that of a man's? Oh, the irony of that statement, Vinny, we have seen you off. I haven't seen the wife, and I'm not getting involved. I'm not getting involved in the Yo, what's up, Jar? Yeah, I forgot about Mamdani. All I know is he is in bed with the Hasidic blahs, with the chosen people. All I know is that he's promised everything. He's promised everything. He said, oh, free bus rides, he said. But the bus fares have just increased in price. He's now turned around and hiked up tax by 10% to certain people. And now they're all leaving New York. Right? And he's raided. He's raided. Tokay's become a member. Well, cheers, Tokay. Nope. Bash. Tokay. Star player. One of the star players of the Washington Terriers. Yeah, he's already... Basically, to pay for a bunch of his shit, he's literally just raided all of New York's money. He's just raided all their money. So there's now no nest egg. Yeah, New York's fucking cooked. But you get what you voted for. I swear she's a proto-human. Jesus! Come on, guys, come on. How do you think it would go if the UK adopted a US-like constitution? Well, we've got the Magna Carta, but like I said, our legal system is just convoluted. I mean, we've got the Constitution of Constitutions, you know what I mean? The Constitution that started it all. But yeah, in the UK, we've got this like law of the land. There is a thing you can do, because like, I don't know how America works actually, but in the UK, the government is actually a corporation. It's the corporation of the United Kingdom. If you can look this up, by the way, this is true. The government isn't actually a government in the sense of other countries' governments. It's actually a corporation. And when you gain citizenship here, they create a person, and the person is actually a corporation under contract to the British corporation, the country corporation. And the whole country, you've got the law of the land, which is very simple. Just don't lie, eat, and chill. Chill, what the fuck is that? That's not even a word. As soon as I eat, my brain goes foggy. So you're not allowed to like lie, eat. Fuck's sake. You're not allowed to hurt people and cheat. Fuck off, brain. You're not allowed to murder and steal and all that shit, the law of the land. But the rest of it, it all comes under maritime law. And there's this weird thing, like when you go into a court, you have to go for, like, every court has these little gates. And I've been to court, and there was, even though it was just an arbitration, there's still little gates. Because you pass a certain threshold to then become, it's all like a consent by default. And there's something you can do to remove your consent and to remove yourself and detach yourself from the person, the corporation, the thing that you're represented. You can ostracize yourself, or whatever the word is, emancipate yourself from that, and then become a wild, you sort of live as a nomad outside of it. Because most of the gypsies and all that we have here, they're not registered and stuff. Because when you register a birth, in a legal sense, you're actually creating a little corporation that you then represent for your whole life. So these gypsies and that, they don't have all that stuff. So the gypsies in this country, they get to just park and do whatever they want. And the councils like try and usher them on and stuff, but ultimately they can't do anything. Because they've got the natural law of the land on their side. They're not a corporation. They're not part of that maritime law. So they only have to obey the not stealing and not murdering bit. But when it comes to taxing your vehicles and all that, they get away with it. They don't tax their vehicles. They use bootleg fucking diesel. They basically, they get away with everything. Because they haven't got a corporation person attached to them. I'm not explaining it very well. And I'm not an expert on it. I might make a video about it one day, but I don't know how America works, but that's how Britain works. It's weird. It's a weird thing. But yeah, all British citizens don't realise they're actually little walking, talking corporations who are owned by a parent corporation, which is the corporation of the United Kingdom. How do you think it would go? Yeah, bring back buggery laws, to be honest. Buggery laws. I remember... Foil makes easy clean up after my wife cooks. Yeah, foil when you're cooking, it makes it easy to cook. Well, I thought they were saying you were putting it in your heater. You remove the foil instead of cleaning the metal. Yeah, exactly. When you're cooking, catches all the grease and the shit, you just scrunch up the foil, put it in the bin, everything's clean. Half of a man, women spend 1/4 of every month unable to think straight. It affects them. It's okay, shut up. 20 quid? Dude, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'm a bit skint at the minute. That's a meal sorted out. Thank you very much, mate. What type of stream does she do? Oh, you're talking about Vinny's wife still. And the millionaires are leaving en masse. Oh yeah, the UK has the proud title of losing more millionaires than any other country. We're losing. Well, I can't remember what it was. Who was it? Who's that guy? There's a meme coming up next week. A guy says it. Like we're literally losing millionaires every day. Man, damn it, is another inbred retard. Oh yeah. Imagine women in these guys' lives looking so good right now. Vinny's just high on life, mate. You can't bring Vinny down. He's immune. He's immune. He's in love with his wife and he's immune. And ultimately, if Vinny thinks his wife is a complete fucking knockout, who cares what anyone else thinks, man? Good luck to you, Vinny. Vinny wanted to copy my ASMR. If Vinny started doing ASMR, out of morbid curiosity, I would check it out. I just want to know what that would look like. Imagine Vinny getting all up close and personal, whispering into a microphone, like licking his lips and stuff. I still don't get that. It makes my skin crawl. Now, if you go into the ASMR streams and you like hear them like whispering ever so gently, it makes my fucking spine curl up. It's so horrible and icky. I don't get that. It's nothing like having your own girlfriend whispering in your ear, but through like a microphone and headphones, it's just ugh. Yeah, City of London Corporation. Yeah, it's all corporations. It's not an actual government. The actual sovereignty of the British Isles is with the royal family, who are dominated by this corporation. Anakin, I'll send you $100. Show me one real life girl interested in you. Just one text chain, anything. I'll go for it, Anakin. It's free money. Vinny was mad when I was beating him in the quiz, though. How long were you beating him for? A court is a ship in dry dock. Exactly. See, Gaz Ninja knows what I'm talking about, so I'm not making it up. I'm not making it up. Yeah, Britain. The whole, almost our entire legal system comes under maritime law and it's enforced by the Navy. We're basically all servants to the Royal Navy. It's weird. It's a weird, the way this country is. It's like, it's all from the Empire days. It's fucked up. The true sovereignty is separate from the British government, and you can escape that because you're sovereign, but you have to denounce it. You won't be able to rent out houses and stuff. You literally have to be nomadic, like the gypsies. But you can do it. The gypsies all live that way. I mean, don't go near the pikeys. They're fucking wrong uns. Never shake a pikey's hand. Never make a deal with a pikey. They enforce that fucking violently, and the deal is never what you agree to. But you shook their hand. So the only way out of a bad deal with a pikey is to basically take a hiding, because, yeah, don't fuck with the pikeys around in Britain. They'll fucking murder you and then just disappear. There's nothing. The police can't do anything. They're not going to be on any system or anything. They're not. They don't carry a corporation. Their births are never registered. They're wild animals. You was at a wedding. Okay. That sounds like a bunch of bullshit nonsense, but okay. Who's? Oh, sorry, I don't know who you responded to, Tom. Anakin, I'm keeping you unblocked to make you look stupid only. Pray I get no power, or your face is being worn with the rest of your argentipede in front of you. Big threats from a tiny little man, Vincenzo. Everyone's just arguing with Vinny. Listen to me. It's my show. And when I've finished this show, I'm going to put the memes on Discord, download them, and show them to some women. Put the fear of migration into them. You ever read chat and get nothing from it? Thank idiots like Anakin for that, who spends all his time on live chats and not applying himself. Typical. Anakin would GMP you into dust, Vinny. GMP. Shit, is that an MMA reference? I don't know. I like the law system of America during the days of the Wild West. Yeah. Yeah, I think I would have got along quite well with the frontier societies. Slowly moving west, trying to avoid civilization. Happy days, man. It seemed to be the most fair. Unfortunately, freedom creates chaos. These guys have never run a household, and it's so obvious, Bodach. Gilly talking about home life is so funny. I thought Gilly lived in section housing or something. He claims he has all these other pads, but you never see him. If I had multiple pads and some of them are nice, I'd live in the nice ones and I'd rent out the shit ones. Like, why is he always in the shit one? With a scorched cat on the ceiling. Guys, you smoke lame and everything you say is bland and dull. Shots fired. Watch Anakin's video. I will. We'll get to this. Let's have a look. I don't know what it is you want me to look at, but let's go. What do you want me to watch? What are we watching here? Hang on. If I do this little trick here, it lets me full screen it without full screening it. Are you... It's all just a blurred face. It's the blurred face. All right, enough of that. Sorry, Vinny. There's no comment. You're usually on when I'm working, so I missed a lot of your streams. No, Tone K. So I'm trying to be consistent. I'm getting my consistency back. Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. I'd love to do my 10 o'clock starts like the old days, because I know that's a time of the day where I catch a lot of the Americans as well. But I got a job, and it's worth the early nights, unfortunately. Bloody only gone and got myself a decent job, ain't I? See, my old job, I didn't give a fuck. And it was really flexible as well. They were more than happy for me to start at midday and just work until like 9 in the evening. This job's like, they want you around by 9 in the morning. It's like, ugh. That means I got to wake up early. But it's a good job, so it's like, fuck. It's like, ugh. There's no wiggle room. And you've ran from every debate you've had in here, Vinny, you mongo. Man, Vinny's just he's getting all the heat. Back when you could fight the government man, or any man, toe to toe, face to face, at high noon. And if you won, you walk a free man in the eyes of the law. Oh yeah, trial by duel. I'm surprised that was a thing. It was a thing in the UK as well, apparently. Bodach, once you see Vinny's wife, you'll be so jealous. I'm jealous of everyone in love. Well, I was. I'm in love myself, to be fair, but yeah. We love who we love, man. We love who we love. The thing is, everyone has a preference, right? Like, I'm just thinking about the women I love. There'll be other women that look at me and think I'm fucking disgusting, and they'll be wondering why the hell she's with me. And then there'll be other women who'll be like, oh, lucky you. You know what I mean? We all have a preference. Bodach, you should design a cowboy outfit for your character. I will. I'll do a whole fucking scene, Tom. I'll do a whole scene. We will time travel back to the Wild West. I'll do more. I am working on outfits. I am working on the outfits. It's just, of all the things I do for my stream, the very most time consuming thing is the actual character. Because like you see a little orange guy in a suit, but every little bit is like the arms are separate and all the bits it's like layered in. I don't take full advantage of the software, by the way. The software is, because obviously I'm sat at my desk. If I actually stood back so the camera could see my whole body, it would follow. I could literally walk around the room and the avatar would follow it around and stuff. But I'm in a little office, so I can't do it. So it just follows my head. Bodach, you should do, yeah, done. Click Weston's link, but I've done that. Myers mogs you, Vinny. Myla mogs you, Vinny. You guys talk about Myla a lot. I still haven't really caught any of her streams. It just seems like that sort of clown show orbiting drama farming. I was like, I want to engage with my chat and talk about real issues, you know? I don't want to get caught up in drama. I did get caught up in drama last year, arguing with Vinny and arguing with Gilly and all that kind of shit. I don't want to do it. But good luck to you. I'm not judging. I'm not judging. Like I said in other streams, I'm not beyond it. I like a little bit of junk now and again. I watched a few TNK streams and they're all fucking going off on each other. I found it fucking hilarious. Trust me, I'm not above it. It's just not like, I want my YouTube to be full of, I want it to have more than just some drama channels, you know what I mean? I have a tolerance of about an hour or so and I'm like, yeah, that's enough screeching. Some of these drama channels, they go on for 12 plus hours, like day after day. I'm like, my God, I don't think, I haven't got the energy to argue with people for more than 10 minutes before I'm like, oh, I can't be arsed. I just want to walk away. I just want peace. These you fuckers, like, you're arguing on stream for 12 plus hours, man. You're fucking psychopaths. Guys, I may need to spam it if he doesn't click it this time. I clicked it, didn't I? Ank has Myla, I think. Don't know what you mean. Magpies, Mog Vinny. Is Magpies a channel? You got to salute them. Can't even go live wearing Anakin's face. Nobody would recognize it. Well, dude, Bodach, I'm trying to talk about migration and news. I swear to God, I just can't not defend my wife. Vinny, you got to defend your wife. They're going after your wife, mate. You got to bite back. See, for me, I just keep that shit. I'm opting to keep my I mean, obviously, I mentioned that I'm a dad and stuff, but I'm not. You'll never see me on live with my face and my kids and or my other half or anything. Even if my other half was like, "Oh, can I come on your show with you?" I'd be like, "No. I do not want you exposed to this." The frontiersmen were forging civilization, not escaping it. Were they? What am I thinking about then? Because like when you play Red Dead Redemption 2, you're running away from civilization. That's my experience. Clint Eastwood movies and Red Dead Redemption 2. That's my knowledge of the Wild West. Vinny, everyone wants the best for her, and you ain't it. Whoa, West! Fucking hell. You're just all going after Vinny. He comes in here to enjoy the Bodach Show, and the chat just turns on him. Believing anyone who even listens to Gilly streams makes you, by proxy, cool with being a putrid liar and pegger. Fair enough. Did England ever have a cool Wild West period with cowboys and curry Indians? No. We had a really, really cool period with Vikings and fucking shit like that, mate. That's way better than cowboys. Mate, we had to fight off the fucking Vikings, mate. What are you on about? That's way fucking cooler. We had the Saxons and Normans trying to fucking take her. We had the Romans coming over here. You Americans, you're only a couple hundred years old. We had to fight the fucking Romans, mate, 2,000 years ago. Of course they conquered England, because England are a bunch of pussies. They never went as far north as Scotland, though, because the Scots were like, get to fuck. Get to fuck, you Roman bastard. You can fuck right, oh, fuck off back to England, you fucking Roman, you fucking Italian poncy, fucking Italian scumbag, get your fuck. Get to fuck. But they definitely conquered England because England are a bunch of pussies. By the way, she's a 5 times Olympic national champion boxer. Vinny, we can Google that. That's a bold claim. Olympic gold medalists are on Wikipedia. Every single one of them. If it's true, they're going to dox her and know her name. If it's not true, oh, be careful, Vinny. It's like when you said you had all these Nobel Prizes and then we found out that the record holder only had 2. This is getting creepy, innit? I just think we should leave Vinny's wife alone. She ain't done anything. Yeah, she could do better. Anakin Moggs Vinny. It looks really bad, but she doesn't look that way at all. Fair enough. Hey, what's up, Chrissy J? Oh, never mind. That's the clip. Yes, I've got that. I played it. See, I played it. I'm just really far behind. What time is it? I'm 7 minutes behind. Fuck. Look at the thing. Wrong clip. Is it the wrong clip? Shut up. Anakin clip the second. Prove us wrong, Vinny. Get the beanie clip. I don't have that one, Gaz. Fucking hell. Gaz, if you have it, give it to me and post. And I'll post it. Okay. My wife's taking me out for dinner tonight. I was looking for a reason to show this off to without looking weird for it. It's nice when your other half treats you to a dinner, isn't it, Vinny? I don't know what it is. When your special someone pays for dinner, it makes the food taste better. Because obviously as a man, the pressure is on you to provide. So when you get to just switch that part of your brain off and just relax, and they've got the bill, it does feel nice. It does. It's like, cool. I get to just chill. I get to chill this time. I like it, yeah. Man, should have clipped it from Gilly's stream. She's fine as fuck. You're all virgins. So you want Vinny to prove things for his wife. Well, he's calling you all virgins, guys. So, you need to prove that you're not virgins. I'm very much not. Yeah, Western Mass Climber's not a virgin. Apparently women just throw themselves at him. If that's the opinion, then I'm picking virginity. If that's the option, sorry, then I'm picking virginity. Jesus Christ, Gaz. Virginity over perpetual nightmares. You're good at drama. Who's good at drama? Am I good at drama? I am good at drama. I'm not going to lie. Like I said, I'm not beyond it. I don't want my channel. I don't want my channel to be about that. I mean, I've jumped on the clown show once. Had a little I made Gilly rage quit. That was the infamous count. That was how the 10 count thing started, wasn't it? The count to 10 in Korean. That was my appearance on Clown Show. He still hasn't. He still hasn't done it. He randomly knew how to count to 10 in German. But a 5th Dan black belt who would have counted to 10 in Korean a million times, he still struggles. I've never seen any of Myla or Anakin's life. It's why they drama farm. I'm fucking over it. I made a political stream today and it was so funny. Oh, Vinny's getting into politics. I want to just talk about the issues. I want to have jokes. Yeah, drama's fine. Drama's fine. It's just, my God, some of those streams are long. They're so long. They're so long. It's 12 hours of drama and shouting. It's like, my God. If it was like an hour, it's fine. What issue is there to talk about, really? Anyway, so I need to change. I've been in this room too long. Gosh. Hello, people. Vinny's still coping from Myla's rejection. Sir Knight Bodach the Brave. Oh, yeah, that would be me. Mate, I'm Scottish, mate. I always remind people. They're never conquered the Scots. Scotland has never been conquered. Parts of it have been occupied by the English throughout the years. But always remember what sits under the throne. It's, what's the fuck? I forgot the name now. When they coronate the king. They coronated on top of the Scottish throne because the actual battle that ended that united the kingdom. Scotland won. We killed the king. And it was the Scottish king that had to take over the whole thing and unify it all. And when they coronate the king, it happens over the rock, the stone. I can't remember what the fucking stone's called. I know what it's called. It's on the tip of my tongue. But when you watched the Queen die and got King Charles, he was sworn in. They had to bring that stone all the way down from Scotland. Because you got to get coronated on it to be the actual king. Okay, the Scots got beat up a bit. We're a smaller population, but yeah, look it up. What I'm saying is true. Technically speaking, we obviously didn't win the war and conquer England, but we reached a point where it's like, shit, there's no kings left other than Scotland's. And that's what unified us. Vinny's still coping from, I read that. It's not Myla's fault you repel attractive women, Vinny. Jeez, my wife's fine. It's why I don't stop her from walking into my streams, or I would hide her. I mean, you do brag about her a lot. Be an unusual thing to do if you thought of her as a troglodyte. Maybe work on that personality a little. Calm stuff with the levitation stuff. Guys, the levitation stuff, come on. Come on, guys. Telekinesis is my favourite. Weston, you look like a fum-fum with personality to match. Marlborough Reds MMA. Is this a Gilly account? Weston, we know you aren't a virgin. You let that guy blow you. That's one way to lose your virginity. But you are the Saxons and Normans, though. No, I'm not. They interbred with the English. But they got rid of him. We got rid of him. Thank you, Vinny. Who else was in England? Loads of people are in England. The Romans ran from my ancestors. Exactly, Gaz. Get the fucked, Roman bastards. I didn't let that shit happen. built a wall to protect themselves from my... Exactly. The Romans were like, you know what? These fucking... Because we kept fucking them over. They came along with their big armies and were like, yeah, fuck that. We'll just fucking cut your throats in your sleep. We were fucking devious and sneaky. We just kept raiding them, so they built a fucking wall. They built a fucking wall, Hadrian's Wall, like, these fucking Picts, get the fucking gun. These fucking Celts. Even the women are coming at us, mate. Even the women have fucking weapons. Shit! Fucking hell. It wasn't just the Vikings that had shield maidens. The Celts had them as well. You think you got this charming little Scottish lady. Oh, isn't she cute? They'll come at you with a... You've seen that girl. You've seen that girl in Scotland with the axe and the knife, mate. That's a Celtic woman right there. Vicious little things. The Romans like, fucking hell. That's a nation of women we don't want to conquer. They're feisty, aggressive, angry. They'll stab you sooner than the men. The men are like, oh, come on, let's make peace. And the women are like, fuck that. Fucking stab the bastards, let's go. that's a Scottish woman. Little battle axes. I never said I had a Nobel Prize. You said you had Nobel laureates or something, Vinny. Looks more like a heavy bag than a medalist. Look it up right now, Bodach. What the Olympic gold medals. I'm not doxing you. We can look it up another time. Vinny has Nobel Prizes in talking out of his arsehole. Guys. Vinny's wife is cooking him sausages on the Foreman grill. Is that a dig? I've got a George Foreman grill. I've got a George Foreman grill. I do my sausages on there sometimes. Right. She argued last night and was wrong. So she said, I'll take you wherever you want to go. Amongst all of Vinny's accolades, I think that's the most impressive one. Of all of the accolades, the telekinesis, the high IQ, the record-setting everything, the not eating or drinking for 5 months or whatever it was, and the endless supply of habaneros and dabs, that all pales into comparison to the claim that you won an argument with a woman. You've gone too far, Vinny. I don't believe you. You've gone too far. Of all the claims, that's the most unbelievable one. Let's be honest. Westermath Climber talking about women is sadder than Joey talking about MMA. Thoughts on doing drugs during a swarm? A swarm? I don't know what that is. I'm going teetotal, mate. I'm getting it gone. I haven't had a smoke or a drink in a while. I was supposed to go out last weekend. It was like Valentine's Day week, and I was invited out because I was being, quote unquote, I'm being too grumpy and need cheering up. And what that means is we're going to take you out and get you drunk, but I got out of it. So yes, I haven't had a drink this year yet. I did unfortunately get a bit of weed in January for a little bit of escapism because it was fucking miserable. But I'm a good 7-8 weeks out of that now. No drink, nothing. Straight as a fucking arrow, mate. Oh, I realised I was being an idiot. Here's the right one. What are we watching now? Oh, I can't do it. Right, I'll get it up. I can't. I haven't got the browser view in this scene. Vinny, why does it seem like your wife can put together full sentence? Can't put together. Can. For fuck's sake. What, Vinny? Why does it seem like your wife can put together full sentences? I'm guessing Boob probably was going to go with can't, but he put can and accidentally gave her a compliment. Click that one, Bodach. I'll go to it. My wife learned English 10 months ago. Because Vinny taught her everything he knows, Boob. So do you speak to her in another language? Yeah, what language do you talk to her then? Make a joke about Vinny's cave wife. Let's make a joke about... I don't know. I can't think of one off the top of my head. It'd be at Vinny's expense. Like, does she get stoned off? Does she like walk into your dab-filled smoke room and catch like a second-hand high? Because like with Vinny, like he smokes so much dab that imagine like if you went near him, you get like a contact high. Vinny dating Chris Eubanks Sr. Jesus, she's not black. Stone of Scorn. That's the one. Exactly. The King of Great Britain or the Queen has to be coronated on the Scottish Stone of Scorn. Is that the one? Hang on. Let me just Google nonce that. Yes. It's the Stone of... Of course it's Stone of Destiny. I knew it had some fucking corny name like that. The Stone of Scone, otherwise known as the Stone of Destiny. It sits under the throne. You can't become the King of Great Britain or the Queen of Great Britain without being coronated on top of it. So technically Scotland won. And the lineage started with the Scottish royal family. The United Kingdom started under the rule of a Scottish king. Or coronated that way. Did Bodach see the video? I will admit it. Pronounced Scoon. That's the one. Scoon. Read Gaz. Yeah. Woo. Disability check. Attracted persons. Disability attracted persons. DAP. Okay. Didn't know that. DAP. ADAP. My wife's home and looking so fine. Watch this, Bodach. Ultimate vindication. All right. I'll watch it, Vinny. Well, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, I guess. It is, Tom. It is. I mean, sometimes some people are just objectively amazing, right? Thinking like Marilyn Monroe. I tell you who was hot. Who's really hot. The Queen. Queen Liz in her day. Go look at Queen Liz in her 20s. She was a fucking hot queen. But she's still mentally disabled, so what? Ooh, how do you know this? Vinny clearly required Coke bottle bottom glasses. That's exactly what a hobosexual would say. What's a hobosexual? But then again, so is Vinny. Everyone's just arguing for Vinny. A hobosexual is someone who dates for housing security. You knew I was going to ask that. Well done. A hobosexual is someone who dates for housing. Oh, like my ex. Okay. Bodach wants us to contribute to his convo, even though that's just chat convo from 30 minutes ago. Ow, I know. Their pound for pound is that girl. AKA banging for Ruth. I said I was working on becoming a Nobel laureate, but they don't allow submissions without holding standing position of government or recommendation. I swear you said you had multiple laureates, Vinny. You definitely claimed you had multiple laureates, and we Googled the record holder for the amount of laureates, and there was only 2. I might be wrong. Where's Betty? Where's Black Betty? Is Black Betty here? He'll remember this. The joke is more so Vinny bragging about these extravagant meals, and it's just a couple of sausages and peppers on a Foreman grill. Fair enough, but some fucking peppers and sausages, that's quite... I'm reading it, and it's appealing. Some peppers and sausages would be nice. But my wife heard you say that about winning arguments with a woman. Vinny, if it's true. It's big if true. I'm yet to meet a man who's ever won an argument with a woman. Even when you win, you lose. The reality of the situation being the punchline. Oof, Bosh, what's up, Jock? We Datch MMA. Not anymore. Jock, you've missed so much. You have, Jock. Jock, have you seen Vinny's wife? If not, click my link. I'll click the link. Vinny said look at it, so I'm going to look at it. Jock, Vinny, why don't you just go on my Discord and send a photo? And I'll just show everyone. Jock, have you seen Vinny's mentally disabled cave woman? Logan goes live drunk from his mum's basement. Anakin, Gaz, and Myla's lives are so sad they can't even show them. I haven't watched these lives. Learning English 10 months ago, then working in a school makes 0 sense. That doesn't actually. Yeah, Vinny, that doesn't make sense. All the real stand-up guys are in Scottish. Scottish! And the bums are in Colorado. Stand-up in the UK is really bad. Like the mainstream stand-up in the UK is piss poor. It's abysmal. You have to be so politically correct to get onto like network TV and shit. It's really, really bad. If you want to see good stand-up in the United Kingdom, you have to go to the underground stuff. You have to go to your local comedy clubs. I've been going to the local comedy clubs and it's fucking gloves off comedy. Right? Everyone takes hits. You know, they roast the Liberals, they roast Trump. Everyone takes shots, yeah? Proper intellectual diversity in the comedy. But you will never see it in the mainstream. You have to go to the little venues where there's like 100 people there. That's the only way to see decent stand-up comedy in the UK. She's pregnant, by the way, according to her. Who? Vinny's wife? Vinny, you going to be a dad again? Is Vinny going to be a dad again? This one, sir. I will rock it. Hasn't a woman ever admitted to you she was wrong, Bodach? Maybe. Maybe. Once in a while. But I feel like if I brag about it, it will go bad for me. Sit down first, Jock. Me and my wife met at a mosque. She was wearing a hijab. Only time I've ever seen her wear one. We spoke, what's that word? Darija. Darija. Is that how you pronounce it? Darija together. She came here from Dubai less than a year ago. What's that language you're saying? Darija. How do you pronounce it? Spoken. Oh, it's a form of Arabic. Okay. So you spoke Arabic then? Why don't you just say Arabic? Right? Everyone knows what Arabic is. You don't need to, like, specifically say a regional dialect of it. You don't need to tell us a regional version of the language. We all know, when you say Arabic, we all know what you mean. Weston's loving it. Vinny says she's pregnant and she still smokes weed. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. For your information, Anakin got me pregnant during my last live stream. Congratulations, Myla. Big applause for Myla's womb. Dude, I told my wife I'm leaving her if she doesn't admit to being in the wrong last night. It wasn't easy. I feel like if I tried that, I'd just be told. I think I'd be laughed at. I think she'd open the door for me. Off your fuck. You gotta be respectful. Vinny, you're the biggest joke on MMA YouTube. You think your words mean anything to anyone. The hostility is real here. The hostility. I haven't even got to my jokes yet. I've got to battle through this hostility. Looks like a gollywog. Seriously, Jock. Oh, well, we'll look at it. Well, Vinny told me to look at it, so we're going to look at it. Did you hear how she speaks? Yes, knuckle dragger level speech. Jeez, car, man. She's a French teacher. Knows 9 languages. Learned English in 2 months. Not hard if you're not modern literate. Oops, sorry. Which is only knowing 1 language. Vinny, do computer languages, do they count? Because I only speak English. But I'm fluent in 4 different programming languages. Does that count? Does that count? I'm working on the 5th one. I've started picking up a little bit of Rust. That probably means nothing to you guys, but yeah. Knows 9 languages and speaks none of them. Come on, Jock. Wild Black Bletty died from laughter. Is he dead, is he? Good. I hope he's dead. I hope he stays dead. My bloody nemesis. I was doing my 12-hour stream and he tricked me into saying the N-word twice. Fucking twice! He keeps fucking catching me out, that little fucking... Give him in his fucking expanding chimneys, a fucking wanker. Grunts in 9 languages. Come on, 500 BC wife. Oh, 5 million BC. Dude, Peter Kay is greater than Gervais. Rocky Montana! That's almost a bannable offence. Peter Kay? Peter Kay? All he's just member berries. And he steals his content. Do you know that fucking shit where he like does the where he does like the music lyrics? He fucking stole that. That's been done to death on YouTube. He stole that and then presented it as his own content. And he makes millions from that. And all he does is remember stuff and says it in a funny Northern Bolton accent. Do you remember that? Fucking hell, I'm Northern. I'm funny and fat and Northern, aren't I funny? Fuck off, Peter Kay. Gervais has fallen off. But once upon a time, his genius was there. Every genius runs out of material eventually, I guess. I mean, most artists are remembered for their early work, right? But Gervais's comedy is fucking genius. Anakin, you're only off by a couple of 100,000 years. Come on, Quindale is funny. Ooh, a new comedian. I haven't heard of him. I need new comedians to check out. I am running bone dry. Oh, I have heard of him. Yeah, yes, I do like him. Once you see the face. I so back, man. Yes, Justin. It's a shame she doesn't keep wearing that hijab, Vinny. Come on. Daruja. Ah, it's called Daruja. Thank you, Vinny. Right, Jock. Being jealous of Anakin is a bad look. I don't know what Anakin looks like. She's 3 months pregnant. Nobody smokes weed, not me or her. Oh, they dab, actually. Yeah, technically they dab. My wife's taking me out tonight for being wrong and will admit that on stream. Okay. Big if true. Fucking hell, Weston. Vinny, you smoked on stream just a few nights ago. He was dabbing on stream. You see, is that different from smoking? It doesn't seem like it, but I've never hit a dab before. Vinny is an unwitting rage bait merchant. Rage does seem to follow him around. Like, every chat room he enters, half of it just swarms on him. She's getting ready right now to go out. Make you mongrels look like the tasteless degenerates you are. Bashing an innocent lady's looks, irregardless of your despicable humans. I haven't. I don't really do that now. I mean, no, most people who come to the Bodach Show know I don't really roast. I do roast famous people's looks. If they're cunts. Like Keir Starmer. She's talking you down to the watering hole. Taking you down to the watering hole, Vinny. You think if you knew 9 languages, English would be one of the ones you knew the best. I mean, it is a handy one. Is it the most spoken one now? I think it's... Let me have a look. Most spoken languages. I think it's English, Spanish. No, not English. Let me guess before I go. It's English, Portuguese, Chinese, Arabic, and Spanish. They'll be the top 5. Let's see. Top 5 most. So yeah, English is number 1. Mandarin Chinese number 2. Oh yeah, Hindi, of course, India. Hindi's number 3. Spanish number 4. French? French? Who the fuck's going around talking in French outside of France? If you want to stop it. Stop it. You fucking stop that right now. French? Who the fuck speaks French? How is that the 5th most common language? Shut up, you fucking ponces. Stop speaking French. Grow the fuck up. Have some self-respect. Fucking French. There's only one place you need to speak French, and that's France. And even then, fuck them. Just point at what you want. Fuck these fucking frogs. The zoo is still looking for Vinny's wife. Whoa, come on. You're making me read these horrible words. Like, you're making me read these horrible things. Old school Frankie Boyle was amazing. He was really funny. Negate no personality idiots. Negative. 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 I fucking can't read. Negative no personality idiots in chat saying nothing clever. You have all this fuel and can't make a single funny quip. Easy work. Shots fired back. Hannah Gatsby is hilarious. That's a woman though, isn't it? Oh. Shut up. A lesbian? I have to take your word for it, Rocky. Vinny on his everyone else is the problem, not me vibe again. Combustion and vaporization are totally different things. Fair enough. I don't actually know the difference, so I'm not going to comment on it. But still, I think consuming THC and cannabis when you're pregnant is probably not wise. Vinny, you realise this about you. Vinny, you realise this is about you, not your wife, right? Is it about... I mean, you're saying a lot about his wife. You're calling her a troglodyte cave woman. It kind of seems like it's about his wife. Facts, guys. You're a good man. Vinny takes notes. Guys, Vinny's wife talks like that because we're all forgetting she was a 2-time IBF featherweight champion. No, she's a 5 times Olympic champion. Oh yeah, that's a good point, Vinny. If like with the boxing championship, are you sure she hasn't got CTE? I'm the trending topic ever since I showed up on the scene, mind you. You do trend. You do get attention, Vinny. You do. TZHC is still THC, Vinny. Is it? Vaping cannabis is still degenerate and haram. Fair enough. I don't know enough about it. Knowing English is all that matters. Every other language is cope. Exactly, Rocky. Exactly. Fucking French. These fucking people just going around outside of France speaking French. The fuck? Stop it. Stop it now. That's enough. That's enough. I'd say vaping is more degenerate. You got a lot of equipment with a vaping now. I was trying to get Vinny to educate me on it, but it still don't make sense. He spends longer setting the thing up than the high would like. Because like when you get high on weed, it only lasts like half an hour. But he spends an hour prepping it. He spends an hour prepping it to get like a half an hour high. Spanish used to be free. Yeah, I thought Spanish or Portuguese. I knew one of them was big. Yeah, Spanish is fourth. But see, Spanish makes sense. Because obviously Spain had a massive empire, like not as big as Britain's, but they a lot of people. So yeah, apparently 1.5 billion people speak English, 1.1 billion speak Mandarin Chinese, 610 million speak Hindi, 560 million people speak Spanish, and 310 million people speak French. That's really fucking annoying me. The Swiss? Oh, shut up, the Swiss. Fuck the Swiss. Fucking over there. Pick a side, Switzerland. Pick a fucking side. Sitting there, quietly funding both sides of every war, you fucking villains. You fucking villains. Beautiful country. Beautiful, beautiful country. But pick a fucking side. Fuck me. African population is exploding. Is it? Yeah, it's one of the only... The one thing about the global population, it's now going to collapse because on a global scale, the birth rate just fell under 2.1. The human race no longer creates enough babies to sustain itself. So over the next century, the population is going to collapse. Canadians and Africans speak French. What fucking dialect of French do Africans speak? Like, bonjour. Bonjour. Look, what the Africans speak that clicky shit. French? I think we should re-invade, mate. What the fuck? If they're speaking French, mate, we need to liberate them. Let's fucking invade them again. We won't buy the slaves this time. We'll just go in there and say, listen, we're just here to get rid of this fucking French. Once you're speaking a proper language, we'll leave. Sub-Saharan speak French. Sub-Saharan? What are they doing speaking French? Stop it! There's a lot of French-speaking places in Africa. Well, it seems to me like Africa's the problem. Yeah, just gonna say it. They're a problem. They're speaking French. Maybe these women need to learn how to speak French. So when the sexual predators get hold of them, what's French for "get the fuck off me, you vermin"? What's wait, what is French for? Oh, let me put the quotes in. Lâchez-moi vermine. Lâchez-moi vermine. Lâchez-moi vermine. So, ladies, if you find yourself in an unfortunate situation where one of these sex-starved, illiterate, uneducated, unskilled migrants finds you alone in a secluded area, let's face it, they could literally just come after you on the open streets. There's a good chance they might speak French. I'm starting to realise the problem now. If we can just get rid of the French-speaking ones, it's definitely them. You got to say, lâchez-moi vermine, which is, get off me, you vermin. Because they definitely don't speak English, but there's a high chance they speak French, apparently. So, lâchez-moi vermine. I might have just saved some lives. You're welcome, ladies. French, Spanish, Turkey, Pashto, and several dialects of Arabic I know she learned before English. Fair enough. Coming from guys who've never shown any women on stream, it's cute. I'd never show a woman on stream. I would never do it. Broken English MMA, yes, that's me. Hannah Gatsby is way funnier than Gervais. I'm gonna have to watch some Hannah Gatsby now. Gadsby. Tunisia, Algeria, Morocco all speak French. These are silly countries though, let's face it. These are silly little countries. Tunisia? Fuck's sake, I think they need a reform. I think they need some reform, mate. Vinny, does she sometimes call you mammy in the bedroom? Come on, Broken Scales MMA. Last time I was on this stream, I was told I was the talent and was very funny. I'm the problem, though, not you chat pun peons. You had an epic quiz run, Vinny, I'm not going to lie. And whenever you're on stream and come on a panel, I always get, like, comments afterwards. Olympic champion, quote unquote. Fair enough. Vinny, why does she look like Dumb Donald from the Cosby Kids? I'm not even getting to my jokes, man. I've been going for an hour and a half. I just can't catch up. I'm prescribed cannabis by a doctor. These chat piss-ons are about to get blocked. Enjoy paying to speak to me from now on. He's blocking you, man. Yeah, he's blocking you. Bodach, check out Nick Mullen. Good. Thank you for recommendations. Oh, I don't know this one yet. I will check out Nick Mullen. Throw me stand-up comedians especially. It's one of my absolute favorite art forms on this entire planet. I absolutely, it is the hardest. It's the hardest form of entertainment. To just stand there with a microphone and hold a crowd for a whole hour or longer. It's something I wish I could do well. I'd love to have that talent and that skill to keep a room hooked on comedy for an hour. But I can't. That's why I show memes and talk about politics and shit. Because I can't keep the funny going. I love it. I appreciate it. I respect it. I admire it. I aspire to it. I fucking love stand-up comedy. It's such an incredible art form, and there's so few people who have ever existed who have consistently done it well. You know what I mean? Good singers are a dime a dozen. Good actors are a dime a dozen. Every skill set you mention, it's a dime a dozen, but a good stand-up, they're so rare. Of all of them, of all the famous stand-ups that you can mention, less than 1% of them are actually funny. Such a rare thing. I love it, mate. I love it. But like I said, most stand-ups are fucking awful. It's like, I changed my mind. I think race mixing is wrong. We need to preserve our bloodline from being destroyed by dullards. Well, Mila Stone's been converted. She's been converted to the school of Vinnyism. I think Vinny should start a university. I just think it'd be funny. Mila Stone, she's in the school of Vinnyism. 2G dab high is like 2 days of high. You'll wake up stoned twice. Oh, does it last longer? But how though? Because the half-life of the literal molecule breaks down so quick, it can't last 2 days. I don't understand, Vinny. Is it a different molecule? Is that what you're saying? Is it a different molecule? Like the half-life of the literal molecule, it breaks down so quick. I don't understand. And Alex Schultz. Oh, yes. That's another one I don't think I've heard of. Give me recommendations. Nope, I've seen his face. But yeah, I will check him out. Gaz Ninja wouldn't know. His bitch lungs can't do anything more than hit a bunk weed or he'd be showing it off. Fair enough. I was going to do my jokes and did you know? I guess I'll save it for when the chat's quieter. Let's change rooms. Let's move on. I can watch the video in this room as well. I can watch the video in this room. Gosh, what is it you want? You wanted me to watch this, and Vinny said do it, so I'm gonna do it. I will just say, I know you guys are all like, I know Vinny, you know, you do bring this stuff on yourself in a way, sometimes, and then sometimes it's just harsh. But yeah, I'm gonna be a little soy. I'm a little bit uncomfortable with going after the wife. At the end of the day, she's not on the stream. But Vinny said do it, so we're gonna do it.
Oh, what you doing? Muffin?
Hold on.
Chris, what you doing here?
Muffin.
Oh, it's this here.
Is
Oh,
this?
sit in my spot?
Yeah, okay.
Oh my god! Oh my god, bro!
So what's going on?
Oh, cheers!
Let me watch that again. What?
Oh, what you doing? Muffin?
Hold on.
Chris, what you doing here?
Muffin.
Oh, it's this here.
Is this?
Sit in my spot?
Yeah, okay.
Oh my god! Oh my god, bro! Cheers. Cheers. What are those things called? That interacted with Neanderthals? They were around before though. Dinosaurs. It has the facial structure.
All right. Well, you asked me to show it, Vin. I don't. Whatever. Damn, Marla. Fucking hell. I wish I hadn't taken that DNA test. What did your DNA test reveal, Marla? I'm interested. Did you find out you were like quarter black or something? I'm never going to do a DNA test because then your DNA is on the system, innit? You think? Do you think they just keep your DNA private? That goes to a data bank, man. No one wants you to speak, Vinny. Hammer, I'm just reading out the comments. Sometimes it's because I read it out, it sounds like I'm saying it. I let everyone speak. If someone's been a sausage, they can hang themselves. Oh, did someone send me something? Yo, you are the third tournament, yes or no? Oh, Gilly. Are you in the third tournament? Yeah, go for it. I'm back on the picks. Makes no difference, does it? Human race MMA. Yes, all lives matter. France colonized the fuck out of Africa. That is true. They did, didn't they? Let's hear a memorable joke from any of you chat piss-ons. Realise why you'll never on any panels. Too dull. I asked Vinny who the first person he ever called a dullard was, and he actually said, I thought it might have been his mum, but he said it was Gilly. I've been on panel, Vinny. Oh, you have as well, haven't you, Anakin? More entertaining than you, Vinny. Shots fired. Oh, poor Vinny. He's getting ready to run away again. Isn't it crazy that even in the past, the French themselves were considered sex pests? Oh, yeah. There's one thing France has that really winds me up. And they hold the record for the most military battle victories. The UK comes second, which is really annoying. I feel like just so we can have the accolade of having won more battles than the French, I'm literally willing to go to war with the whole world. I don't care. Even if we get annihilated like that, it doesn't matter. It winds me up. Considering that the amount of times we went to war with France, and we always won. We always won. How the fuck did they end up with that accolade of having won the most battles? We spent centuries whipping their fucking ass left, right, and centre. They gave us a little run for our money with Napoleon, but outside of that, we fucking spanked them every time. And the Spaniards. And the Russians. And the Austrians. We fucking spanked everyone. We conquered a quarter of the world's population, you know what I mean? The empire that the sun never set on. How these fucking frogs got that accolade of having won the most battles? Winds me up. I think we should get in. I think we should just go to war with Iran. Pick every battle. We need to up those numbers, you know what I mean? Shout out Pepe Le Pew. Pepe Le Pew. What's up, Tom? Poor little manlet you are, Vinny. Poor little manlet. Gaz, he said, pay him to talk. I bet you're already crying like the bitch you are, Vinny. Come on. My political stream today was probably the funniest political video I've ever seen. I'm never doing MMA anything again. Laugh at now, it's a waste of time. MMA is I love the MMA. I love the discipline of it, but my God, the UFC, fucking hell. It's just WWE on steroids. It's basically WWE, but they actually have a real fight. There's no merit. There's no merit. Most of those champions are illegitimate. It's the meritocracy of the UFC is laughable. It doesn't exist. And because of that, as far as I'm concerned, the end result is a product that disrespects the fans. Now, I still like to see a scrap, but I'm not supporting... I'm not going to sit there watching all the prelims and shit with these unknowns. What am I watching that for? I'd pay him to shut up. Vinny, if you stop talking, Gaz will give you money. Tom, don't you believe race mixing is bad? I don't think about that at all, to be honest. Well, genetic diversity, Marla, is actually a really good thing. The broader the genetic diversity tends to lead to way less genetic diseases, genetic disorders and stuff. When most of the genetic disorders, they're prevalent in homogenous societies, especially with like marrying cousins and shit, or just places where it's just so racially homogenized. The genetic disorders are more prevalent. It's actually I'm all for genetic diversity myself. I don't think about that at all. And it's like, where does one race end? No one's ever explained that to me. Because I've got a healthy xenophobic attitude towards the world, but I don't apply race to it because I'm white because my ancestors are from here, where there's fuck all sun. I've got white skin. I belong here. And if I go down to the south, what do I have to do? I have to smother myself in factor fucking 500 to not burn to a crisp. And while like darker coloured people, they come here, they've all got vitamin D deficiency because their dark skin doesn't absorb enough. And that's it. The further, you know, where does one race start and one race end? I'm waiting for some of you race guys. I'm waiting for some of you to point that out. I don't concern myself with race. I concern myself with culture, background, religious beliefs, values, character. Some areas of the world are backwards. Some areas of the world are better. Some cultures are better than others. I believe that I live in one of the more superior cultures. And I believe that my country, my government is importing an inferior culture. And the chemical reaction, so to speak, to that has resulted in a rape happening in London once every 55 fucking minutes. Because we don't have a high trust society anymore. You can't let your daughters walk the streets alone, especially if you're anywhere near a migrant hotel. Youssef Zalal from Morocco took Elia to the closest fight he was ever in. Bro might be top 5p pound for pound. Vinny, you'll be very interested in my app that I'm building with that's going to attach onto my MMA API. You're going to set your own criteria for what constitutes a ranking and for pound. And based on what the criteria you feed the app, it's going to give you divisional rankings and a pound for pound ranking based on what you think is important. And then you'll all have a shareable link that you can share. You know what I mean? And it'll all be based on the data that I've already collected. I just don't believe in enforcing your will or law on others. I'm very anti-tyranny. I'm pro law and order, man. I think we've had the experiment of liberal law, letting fucking drugs run rampant and shit. I'm getting more hardline, man. I want more police. I want bobbies. I want patrols. I want to see a police car drive down my street or a bobby walk around my street 2 or 3 times a day. I want every street. I want patrols, mate. I want my daughter to be able to walk out of my front door and I don't have to worry. There's a migrant hotel 25 miles away from here. And on my way to the school run the other day, there was just some random guy in the middle of the road. Like, as you leave my town, and there's just this guy there. Like, he was filthy as well. His clothes everywhere. It was a black guy. His clothes all dirty. He was wearing like shorts in this fucking weather, and he had sandals on. And like he was literally like out on the main road. There's nothing there, by the way. It's just a big main road leading out of the town. I'm like, these fuckers are nearly on my doorstep. You know what I mean? I need to get the fuck away from this town, man. I was fucking livid when I heard there was a fucking migrant hotel around here. And I'm not that far away from Epping. So if you've heard about Epping, yeah. I live near there. Not that far, not that close. But the Epping's in the next county. It's in Essex. I'm in Cambridgeshire. You saw the news story just before Christmas. A train station, in a train station near Fight Night Frankie's house. Some second gen guy went fucking schizo and started stabbing up a train. That shit's happening a short drive away from me. It's literally, it's nearly on my doorstep. Bodach, what's up, Gilly? Vinny, go on your stream and teach everyone about MAP. You talking about minor attracted persons? Anakin, Jock. Nick Mullen is better on podcast than on stage. Okay. I'll have to check him out. Stand-up is the lowest form of art. No, it's not, Rocky Montana. It's just because the practitioners of it are not very good. When stand-up is good, it's the best format on the planet. It's perfect. That's what makes it so good. The fact that so few are good at it. The good comedians, the very best. Such a rare talent. Oh, Marla and Anakin, wait till me and Clown run your talentless names through the mud. Back to the clown drama. Nice. Have you run away yet, Vinlet MMA? No, I'm good, Gilly. He's going to crash out on him. Maybe. I like the art of humorous conversation. They try to market them as podcasts nowadays. I like that too. I do like a podcast. I like the Bad Friends podcast. I'm sorry, but that fucking little Asian guy and the ginger guy, they just fucking crap me up. I do like that podcast. The moments from that are fucking hilarious. I've started watching this other guy. He does like financial audits. Have you heard of this guy? What's his fucking name? What's his name? I can't remember his name. He does these financial audits. He just gets these fucking liberal idiots and it's like, I'm poor, tax the rich. And then he looks through their finances. He says, okay, well, you've spent 300 quid in Starbucks, 50 quid on OnlyFans. You eat takeaways every night. And he basically shows these liberals that they're not poor because billionaires are rich. They're poor because they're fucking retarded with their money. But dude, Bodach, you got to hear my stand-up jokes, bro. Maybe the funniest jokes ever. I'm willing to hear it, Vinny. I'll open up a panel on another stream. I'm actually heading off soon. Gilly, maybe the next one after that I will consider. Maybe Base Marla. What did she say? Sorry, I missed it. I think I missed one. Bodach giving the Rogan 250 assassin speech. What's that? What do you mean? I don't know what the 250 assassin speech is. This one though, no Geo. I'll do my picks anyway. So, what if you're going to do your fight picks anyway? What harm does it be to be in Gilly's tournament? You just fill in your tapology like you're going to do anyway, and then it figures itself out. Vinny's 1,000 impressions was barely even free. The Viniversity of Dabonomics. That's a good... There you go, Vinny. The Viniversity of Dabonomics. Perfect. Have fun. I just came back today to witness you getting exposed. I'll be going back into retirement shortly. I'm affiliated with the trucker community now. What did I say? What did I say? Clown showing his orbiters. You lot quit streaming every 5 fucking minutes and you'll come back. You always come back. You just love a spectacle and a drama, don't you? Didn't you, you little clown show posse? If Clown Show quits every 5 minutes, so do you lot, because you think it's cool. I fucking said it, Marla. You bloody orbiters. You're always fucking quitting. breaks down primarily into two main metabolites via fucking medical words, via cytochrome, is that how you pronounce it? Critochrome, P45 enzymes. I'd get that fact checked, but I don't want to waste their time on dumb shit. Jigsaw wanted to be black truckers. Don't know. 11-0 THC lasts for days. I didn't know. I don't know enough about it. I'm not an expert on the chemical bar. I just know that weed breaks down really quickly. Myla the lot lizard. What do you mean? Not Andrew Schultz, but Alex Schultz. They get mixed up on YouTube, I recommend. I did like Andrew Schultz for a while at the beginning, but I can't fucking stand him now. That guy is... I don't know, it just gives... Like I've said on other streams, I've got a gut feeling. When I ignore my gut, I normally end up worse off. And my gut tells me Andrew Schultz. He's a bad one. He's a bad one. Tony Hinchcliffe as well from Kill Tony. My gut... I liked him at first, but my gut's telling me he's bad as well. Like proper fucking scumbags. I think Andrew Schultz is a fucking scumbag. He's got that Ellen DeGeneres feel about him. Like he's all lovely smiles and funny on the camera, but you know behind the scenes he's a fucking arsehole. Show the other one to the Bodach Western Mass Climber. There's a new one. Yeah, send the link. I'll look. It's a 50-minute comedy special. Nice. She'll be on stream soon. Lot Lizard. Pry Black. I don't know what that means. Guys, I take you to be more of a boat kind of guy. Fair enough. You bank. Don't know what... I'm just saying words now. I don't do boats. I love a boat. And when I prove them wrong yet again, it'll be crickets from these people. Moon crickets. Yeah, just prove them wrong. Just prove them wrong, Vinny. Show them the picture. Go and do a couple stream if you're this confident. I think you should have just never ever mentioned your wife. You know what this community is like, Vinny. You should have just never mentioned her. But I hear you like it in the Stern Western. Careful, your wife doesn't eat the crickets. You know, crickets like when they try and be funny. Gilly, you must go now. Consultant is in your stream asking about your teeth and blood pressure. Is Gilly live right now? He is live. Now, how long's he been live for? Let me guess. He's been live for about fucking 12 hours. He's been live for an hour. Wanker. Stream mogging me. What a prick. How dare you, Gilly? How dare you? You finished an 11-hour stream 1 hour ago. And you've now started a new panel. Dude, go to fucking bed. When I did that 13 and a half hours on Sunday, after cleaning the sick up off my floor, I went to bed and I crashed. It was a blink of an eye. And it was like, I blunked. I literally just laid in bed. In my experience, it was like a split second and my morning alarm was going off. I was fucking beat. He started a new panel! After 11 hours of fucking streaming! Go to fucking bed! Guys, be nice to Vinny's chameleon-faced wife. Gilly! Without his fake front tooth would look like a gypsy. Does he have a fake tooth? Bitch looks like a Geodude. A gypsy. Who looks like a gypsy? I'm waiting for my wife to get ready so I can have her on stream. Get going. Get going, Vinny. I'll raid you. How many have I got? 21. That's a nice number. 21 watching, 9 likes. Thanks, guys. It's nice to know you're entertained. Please don't, Vinny. It's just embarrassing at this point. Best wait into Halloween, Vinny. Just Vinny is just fucking getting it. God damn. For both your sakes, don't do it. I do kind of think you should just leave your wife out of it, Vinny. Like, you're the YouTuber, not her. Vinny, your wife is You mean yours? Oh, Vinny, I can't wait. I mean, I'll have a look. I'm just morbid curiosity at this point. I've just spent 2 hours reading constant comments about your wife. I kind of want to see her in HD now, just to see, just so I can just see. I'm not gonna judge. I just want to see. After you've spent 2 hours reading these comments, god damn, she's rich. She's rich. Wait till I tell her about these people. I'll go skin for what they've said here. She'll fully finance it. Fair enough. Vinny's got himself a hot wife, champion boxer, multiple languages. Vinny is Fat Albert. Going to be there too. Nice. Sure she is, Vinny. Yes, Ron, have you seen this? Already played that. Gaz, long time no seen, Ninja. Yes, hello. What's up, Ron? Casual think MMA is a real sport. Casuals think MMA is a real sport. There's a real sport there somewhere, mate. Not in the UFC, there isn't. But there is a real sport there somewhere. At the end of the day, two people have to get in a cage and have a fight. I believe that bit's real, but who doesn't get a fucking title shot and stuff? It's basically whoever Dana White likes. Oh, I like you. You're cool. And I like the fact that you've got loads of followers on social media, so let's make you the main event and give you the title shot. It's like, what about the undefeated guy? The humble athlete who does the fights, wins the fights, fucks off back to training, doesn't go online chatting shit, doesn't have a social media presence. UFC punishes the fighters for not being complete fucking dickheads. If you're an absolute fucking dickhead and you build up a massive social media following, you get favoritism. It's not subtle. It's not subtle. Paddy the Baddy, he's not getting his title. He didn't get his title shot because he's fucking earned it. It's because he's got a massive social media presence and it promotes the UFC. And I know I'm talking about a British guy. He's my boy. But he definitely didn't deserve that title shot, and obviously he lost it and proved me right. They only gave him it because of his social media clout. That's it. He sells tickets. I don't give a fuck about that. I want to know who the best of the best is. I want meritocracy, and the UFC doesn't give it to me. So I'm not paying for it. I will keep pirating it until the fucking product respects the audience. Vinny, is she rich because she gets paid for her likeness being used on Uncle Ben's rice? Shark, don't make me laugh. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice, Jock. Don't tickle me. For fuck's sake. Come on, man. Doing good, G. Yes, nice one, Ron. Oh, yeah, she did buy Vinny $500 of clothes. I wouldn't mind if my fucking other half bought me loads of clothes. I didn't know, want you. Spoil me. I'll be your princess. I'll be a kept man if I get nice shiny things. So unfunny it hurts. Whatever your name is again, Jock. I'm like holding in the piss, and then Vinny's like not impressed. Bodach, that is an awful take. I can't remember what I said now. I can't remember what I said. This stream is. I came in with a plan. The chat had other ideas. Had to check chat to remember your generic name, you talentless clone. Pseudoscience Bodach. What was I talking about? My brain. What you have to understand is I'm an intermittent faster, and I eat just before my stream, and that's when you get the retard version of me. That's when all the brain fog and shit kicks in. But I like to eat. It takes about 4 to 5 hours for your stomach to empty, right? And I like to have an empty stomach before I go to sleep because you get better sleep. Sleeping in a fasting state, honestly, like the health benefits, like your body goes into repair mode. You start releasing ketones and shit, and your body starts breaking down like bad cells and dead cells and shit. I can't remember the term for it, but it's something to do with ketosis. So if you get yourself into the beginning of ketosis or into ketosis before you go to sleep, you got like fucking 7 to 8 hours of like fucking super healing, man. I'm telling you, it's fucking You wake up feeling light and bouncy and shit. It's nice. I really highly recommend it. Most people can't get into it. You do have to train your body with intermittent fasting, eating once a day. And obviously during the day, I'm fucking switched on. I'm also like, it's not just brain fog. I do code all day, so I'm a bit fried by the time I reach a stream. I'm just trying to explain why I read like a retard. I just don't. I give me a technical document and I'll read that like I'll read that like a news presenter. But reading handwritten chat, I read like a sign. I read like a fucking spastic. A copy and pasted human. Blue pill Dutch. Come on, Vinny. You have a bold spot. Are you talking about genetic diversity? Well, go and prove me wrong. The amount of genetic, where you look, where areas with a wider disparity in the genetic diversity, they very much do have lower rates of genetic disorders. And places where there's more inbreeding or more homogenous, they have higher rates of genetic disorders. That's just fact. Like in Europe, for example, we're very diverse. I mean, we all have white, but you've seen it, right? We're different shades of white. Like we're a very diverse race, us white people. Blue eyes, brown eyes, blonde hair, brown hair. We're very diverse. And you know, it's good. So it gives us an advantage. It's also linked with like higher IQs and things like that. You know what I mean? With the inbreeding and shit, the IQ goes down. With genetic diversity, things like IQ go up. Vinny, you have a bald spot from self-harming pipe down. I need to look up this cupping thing. You made some bold claims, but I'd want to know more about it. Yes, Western Mass Climber, private stuff. Not big fun, but little. Thank you, bro. Vinny, it's illegal to have a relationship with a disabled person. Is it? Eugenics stream? Eugenics stream. Fuck me. Should we get Bill Gates on as a special guest? Milo, that's brutal. That is pretty brutal. It's not private if he streamed it. Yeah, it's not private. Yeah, that's what I'm saying to Vinny. I keep my loved ones off my streams because that's private. And look what you guys are like when you don't like someone. And there's no saying that you might not. There's no guarantees that you'll still like me in 6 months' time. One bad take and you fuckers turn. You fuckers turn into wild fucking dogs. Hey, come on. You guys are a mob. You're a mob. And you love dogpiling on people. Like when Idaho was a bit of a Karen. My God, you guys turned on him. You fucking roasted the fuck out of him. Hank the Tank crashed out a few times. My God, you fucking roasted that guy. TNK fiddled a dog. Well, yeah, he deserved it. Okay, you can get a free pass on that one. There might come a time where I have a really bad take and you're all gonna fucking go for my throat. So yeah, I'm keeping my personal life personal. We know about the doxers out there. Vinny is disabled. Oof, I know Vinny. See, it sounds like I'm saying it. Anakin said Vinny is disabled. Ron Locke says, I know Western Mass Climber, but I don't care about his life. That was Savage Myler. I love it. I do love savage. I do love savagery. I won't deny. When someone is overtly savage towards me, I can't not find it funny. I can't not find it funny. Pound for pound, Myler is the fattest. Fair enough. I don't think anyone knows what Myler looks like, right? To be fair, Myler, that's pot calling kettle black. Let's not talk about Keith. Not so Dutch. Not so Dutch. What do you mean? Ron, nothing wrong with not caring. Just didn't want you out of the loop here. Fair enough. Then why were you trying so hard to hit it, Vinlet? Were you trying to get there with Myler, was you? I thought Myler was Giuliano's ex-girlfriend or something. I don't know. Myler, aren't you the girl that went on Clown Show talking about how Gilly was like a bit of a weirdo to date and then he literally just vanished on you one day? You was like, was that you? You was in like a full relationship with him and then one day he literally just disappeared and the next you knew he wasn't in New York anymore but LA and streaming. Is that you're that Myla, right? You're the girl that's you? Vinny's after flooding Gilly's sloppy seconds. Yeah, everyone's seen the stream. It's posted. Myla asked to come to my house. First time she talked to me. I said, no, I don't fuck girls outside my city. There's a back order in my own. I haven't fucked. That's a weird stance to take. I will only sleep with people in my city. Cool story, but I don't know. If I were you, Vinny, I'd be shagging anything but that. Jock. Stop it. You stop it now. Come on. Come on. Imagine idolizing jesters. Shut up, Rocky. I fucking love stand-up comedians. It's not your fault if you can't appreciate the art form. I do. Hey, listen. There's people out there that buy Taylor Swift albums, you know what I mean? We like what we like. There's people that still watch Rego, for fuck's sake. I think idolizing some comedians. I want to be funny like them. I want to be able to hold a crowd the way the best comedians do. I can't. That's why I idolize it. I want that. Myla, move to London. You have all that blubber for knife protection. If you really are like massively fat, the migrants will still come for you. Vinny, I could repost my stream from the other night where your wife told that your breath smelled, which prompted you to end streaming immediately. Really? Halitosis MMA. Psst. PPST, what do you mean? Myla, I'll give you $100, I swear to Allah. Do you mean you telling her to shut up? Are you offering more money to people? If I end the stream now and shut up, will you give me $100? I won't even say goodbye. I won't even run the outro. I will literally just cut. If you send me $100, I will just cut the stream. Pay me to shut up. I'll take the money. I could use $100 right now. Not gonna lie. I'm in a bit of a recovery. I'm in a bit of a recovery phase in my life after a bit of a shitty spell. I could use the money. Hold on now, Marla. Really? Yeah, Caleb Hammer. He's a groomer. He's a groomer? Ah, don't tell me that. I've been watching his content. I love the way he rips apart these fucking people. And he's gay. I don't care if he's gay. I mean, he's not trying to fuck me, right? Caleb is another creep. Which is kind of a double negative, really. I mean, oh man. Why did there have to be a groomer? Is he really a groomer? Caleb Hammer, he's a groomer. I'm gonna just keep that open. I need to know. I'm not fucking watching some groomers channel. I just like the way he rips apart liberals' fucking ideas of money. They always want to blame someone else for their financial situations. Like, I've been in a financial spot. I don't blame anyone else. It's my own fault. I got myself in there. I'll get myself out. But these liberals are like, oh, I'm poor. Tax the rich and give me the money. It's like, well, you fucking spend all your money in Starbucks, you moron. Which is kind of a double negative, right? Yeah. Imagine pissing someone off who can move things with his mind. I'll use big money to get you piss-ons in snuff films. There you go. You're going to have fucking floating objects flying at your heads now because you've pissed Vinny off. You're going to be sitting there trying to watch your fucking Netflix and, like, your lamp will start levitating and then just fly across the room. Be careful who you meddle with. The man has telekinetic powers. Roast him at your own peril. The swearing to Allah is so evil. Gilly showed you on camera eating pork sausage. Whew. Pork sausage? Man, it's funny when he roasts them. They're both the same if you think about it. Bodach, do an open mic stream. I do have a set. I've never dared perform it. I've got a 30-minute set in me. I also need to think of the stories as well. Some of them are a lot of the stories are from my single lot. I just had some really weird, most of my things are from like my sort of dating stint. Because I just happened to, I went on so many first dates and I had some proper fucking weirdos. And that's what most of them are about. But I don't know if it's suitable now. But yeah, I'm gonna try one day. One day I will try stand up. I will try. I know how it works. I've got comedian friends. I know the circuit really well. I've helped film some of my mates' gigs and done their photography and all that kind of stuff. I've been around that environment a lot. I know the way up. You start with the open mic circuit, get little 5-minute spots, and then you get a bit of attention. If the club likes you and stuff, they'll then start giving you sort of 10-minute, 15-minute spots, and then you work your way up, and eventually you start getting a little bit of money for it, and that's it. Obviously, someone like me will never reach a Netflix deal, even if I was the funniest fucking comedian in the world, because I'm a right-leaning conservative populist. But yeah, I'm going to give it a go at some point. Vinny moves his eyelids with his mind. It's talent. Oh, okay. What's up, Steve Awesome Max? Whatever. Are we to say that? Vinny Lock. Yep. Gonna do you a favor here, Vinny, and not let you say stupid shit like that. Did you mod him or something? Facts, Tom. Don't do the open mic stream. I already did. And he read jokes from AI. No one laughed. I don't think you understand the bit there, Milo. The whole point of that bit is that it's Google jokes. The club's called Jolan Stokes. Jolan Stokes. Switch the first letters round. I shouldn't have to explain it. Robots don't have humour, Milo. Yes, we're aware you have a diseased mind, Vinny. Oh, come on. I wank to snuff films of people knowing the person's worth major money to me. What? Now with empty threats, Vinny. I don't know what's going on now. I'm glazing over reading this. Shut up saying damning stuff, Vin. You do, yeah, Vinny, come on. You're not helping yourself. Deleting posts is pointless when they post on screen. Nothing survives on the internet. Everything survives, sorry. You can't delete content. If someone was watching it and you've done something bad, it's clipped. It's clipped. You just got to own it and move on. I'll go first, Vinny. Tell me where you at. Hobosexual MMA. All right. We will see who gets snuffed. Fair enough, guys. Myla sure loves drama for someone who is retired. I know, right, Panda? These clown show orbiters love a drama. I'd like to see Myla return to streaming and stand on her own 2 feet as herself and not as a clown show orbiter. Be your own woman, Myla. Be your own woman. People lie, and Live Vinny was never seen eating pork. It was just on the stove. Well, that's a good point, Panda. Did anyone see the pork sausage go in his mouth? And did they shout gay? You need your audience. Who needs whose audience? David, there was no pork. My wife buys halal sausages from the whatever that is. Tone, you bloody legend. Tone is a fucking legend. I'd divorce her if she ever ate non-halal. There's a halal place in my town. It's always empty. The kosher deli's always busy. I hope you're good, Ron. I think I live in a Jewish town. There isn't a synagogue here, though. The nearest yeah, I think there's a synagogue in Cambridge. Nothing new for Gio to stream that long. I know it's nothing new. I don't fuck. Doesn't he do it like... God damn. Get a job. You know what I mean? Get a job. My wife's been... my wife's bad. I'm loving this. Vindication. I can know. It's at the 442 trademark on stream 10 days ago on Vinny's channel. Is that the clip you showed me earlier? I knew that was a good one. Pull it up so we can see it in Bodach definition. I've already pulled it up, Tom. I played it earlier. You're right. I need to go back to retirement. It's for you. For your information, it smells like third world musty Indian men in here. Shout out Panda or whoever alt you are. I've just realised, is that actually Milestone or is that Arnold? Justin Kennedy. I just spat my fucking water out. It's some fucking roasting going on tonight, isn't there? Why are you drinking water, you pussy? Yeah, why are you drinking water, you pussy? Mila, go back to mooching off your grandma. Able-bodied women mooching off an old lady. Letting your grandma pay your bills. Do you let your grandma pay your bills? The same way you mooch off your wife, Vinny. Yeah, wife. Does your wife pay your bills, Vinny? Water's good, Wheaton. Yeah, I do drink more. I drink some water as well. I try and get a few pints in. So you can waste all your time online and eating junk food. Gross person. The number of grown men who hate my grandmother is growing daily. Why do they hate your grandmother? Vinny, you actually mooch off your wife. The irony is so fucking thick. Diversity of two towns over is healthy, not completely different subspecies. I don't fucking know the intricacies of genetic diversity. I just know that the genetic diversity is good. And lacking genetic diversity leads to genetic disorders. Like I got a science friend. He explained it to me. He had this rat. He had this colony of mice. Or it was not rats. It was mice. And he selectively bred them, trying to make the dark. They're like white and brown patches, and he was experimenting with them. And I was saying, then it will get fucked up. So apparently, mice have a really high threshold for genetic decay. That's why you can breed many generations of mice before it all starts getting a bit fucked up. But the genetic decay in humans is almost instant. Like if you have children with your cousin, the chances of some sort of genetic defect or something is so high. Where we as a species are not supposed to inbreed at all. The way our genetic decay happens so quick. Within 1 or 2 generations, you're fucking deformed. Your head is the wrong shape, and you're literally like fucking IQ 60. Literally in just a couple of generations of inbreeding. It goes downhill really quick. We're not supposed to interbreed. We're not supposed to inbreed as a species. It's so bad for us. At least my family welcomes me back home, unlike yours, who barred you from being within close distance. Jealous isn't becoming. Yeah, I have a bald spot, says the receding hairline, hat-wearing piss-ons in chat. Hey! I've got hair like a fucking god, mate. Compared to other men my age. Most of the men my age are bald. All my mates are bald. I'm the only one left with hair. Yeah, I had 3 girlfriends I had on stream this year. All the girls in my life know I'm a good father and a person and never say anything online virgins say. I take full credit for the Idaho Karening. You did get that, Jock. You are a fucking menace when you get your hooks in someone. Once they've done something and you get your hooks in, you are a fucking nightmare. I see their faces when you jump on. Like when you were having your spat with Gilly, you could see him sort of, he was trying to stick up for himself, but you can see the shoulders clenching up. He gets uncomfortable because he knows you're going to put it on him. And he starts trying to pass it, like, he starts calling you kid and stuff. It's so funny. It's like he tries to big brother you all the time, like you're getting cooked, mate. You can't big brother your way out of getting cooked. What the fuck is that? What kind of tactic is that? I've never understood that about Gillian Jock. Why doesn't he ever take you on? He always tries to just gaslight you and big brother you out of it, and you're like, you just don't take any of it. It's art. It's an art form, Jock. You've developed trolling into a fucking art form, and then just as they think it's calming down, the AI video drops. The Jock AI video drops. It's just masterful. Jock thinks negativity is a personality. I don't think Jock's negative, actually. Vinny, did all 3 come from the same tribe of Neanderthals? I don't know. Vinny thinks lies are a personality. I'm not going to even mention personality. Someone called me a dullard, monotone. Oh, sorry, it was Vinny. It's like, I got called a monotone dullard. Lucky, I've had all this aimed at me as well. What's Jock's shagging? Looks awfully imaginary. Mila is a Trailer Swift. Fair enough. I'll tell who I'm not shagging. Aunt Jemima. Myla, move to India. They will worship you. India? India is not safe for women of any size. Can't say the same. Can you, Vinlet? I'm offering money to Myla to show a clip of my wife saying anything bad about me. Take the money if you got it. Are you cool with 90s gay or actual gay, Bodach? I'm fine with leaving me the fuck alone. I'm fine with leaving my kids the fuck alone. And I'm fine with them leaving the children alone. If you're in your own fucking house, do what the fuck you want. But leave the fucking kids alone. Get the fuck out of sports. Get your fucking pride flags out of sport, out of the schools. Get them off the fucking street. Right, that's what I'm cool with. Do your fucking buggery behind closed doors. No, I'm not gonna fucking celebrate your fucking buggery and be all happy for a month waving your stupid fucking flag. Right? Just like I don't expect you to be proud of me for having sex with a woman. I don't want a flag. I don't want a magic month where everyone has to celebrate me and be proud of me. Look at me. I'm straight. I'm a normal. Just live your fucking life, man. Just live your life and leave people alone. Keep your fucking degenerate shit to yourself. Oh no, guys. Vinny is going to slowly drift plastic cups at us. Jock. You say that like it's not a real thing. Those cups will fly at you. They'll levitate. And they'll come at you with the force of a jet engine. Dude, Bodach, if you get a minute, check out the political video I did today. I had no clue I was that funny, man. I was tearing Congress to shreds. I'll check it out, Vinny. I'll check it out. You can bounce jokes off me anytime, dude. All right. I never used AI for any jokes and can re-say them anytime for reference. The thing is about AI jokes is they're shit. AI doesn't know humor. It can't do it. It can mimic personality to an extent, but it's just a functional tool. Like, it creates formulaic music, but it doesn't create soulful music. Like when you listen to music playing an instrument or listen to an actual band, it's different. As good as AI music gets, it's just different. There's a soul to it, and that's the same with comedy and jokes. I just don't ever see AI being able to consistently construct very funny, unique joke prompt after prompt after prompt. It's just going to be crappy, boring shit. You are glazing over comments. No, I'm not. I'm literally reading through every single one by one. It's effective, yes. So glad my streams are finally over. Whoa! MMA guru Simon Feck. Is that actually Simon Feck, or is it? I don't even know who's who anymore. Myla, being an orbiter is very fitting. She's planet-sized. You know, that was a good one, Vinny. All right, you got me there. I know, right. Myla's streams would hurt my face with cringe. Synagogue of Moloch in Cambridge. Is it the Synagogue of Moloch? I just googled it. I don't think it is. Myla has her own gravitational pull. What fucking Simon Feck's going after her now? Myla talking bad about Indians is funny when those men would worship her for the cow she truly is. Oh, okay. You think they'd mistake her for a cow? That's why they worship her. What? No, my wife asked me to quit working and focus on streaming full time after making her cry laughing every. Mate, if she's gonna pay your rent and bills for you, mate. If someone was gonna come along and pay my rent and bills and just let me fucking work on content all day, I'd take that deal. Yeah, Vinny, she told you to quit your job for your 135 subs. They have caught up! Cheddar! Thank you very much, mate. What a fucking G. Ah, I've made it to the end. I've made it to the end. God damn. I've made it to the end. I can go to bed. I can go to bed. I got to the end. My great aunt and uncle are cousins. They have 4 kids. One's retarded. Timmy smokes weed in the Timmy smokes weed in the basement and is cool as hell. Probably the coolest on that side of the family. So, okay, now Jock is the grandmaster. Biggest compliment I've ever received yet. Thank you, Bodach. You're welcome. Are roller skate homos acceptable? What's a roller skate homo? I don't know. A little prize at the end of the chat about that. No, thank you. Yeah, I've been sent 30 quid tonight. That's lovely. Thank you very much. Yeah, like I said, I've had a rough time personally, and I'm a little bit fucking broke at the minute. So yeah. On the up though, getting better, but yeah, I have been, the last 6 months, I have been fucked financially. I've been like clinging on. Such is life, it happens. Everyone hits rock bottom now and again. I fucked up. I thought I'd be a smart ass and try and start a business. Realised I am not wired for that. I'm a very talented developer, if I say so myself. I don't know if talent's the right word. I've been doing it for so long that I think I might be retarded. I might have an IQ of 10 or 20. But I've just been doing it for so long, I got good at it. I think anyone can get good at anything if you just keep repeating it, which I have done for over 20 years. So I'm a very good developer. But I'm not built for business. I'm not that guy. If I ever started a business again, what I need to do is I need to be the guy that does the work, and I need someone to be the cunt. Because you have to be a cunt to run a business. You can't be a polite, nice guy. I've taken a guy to court and won. I'm due in court again on Thursday. This is someone I'm owed an entire month's wages from someone from nearly 6 months ago. They've not been paying me, and I'm having to take them to fucking court. I'm just like, I can't do it. Most people of businesses, they just deal with it, don't they? They take them to court, they get the money, they crack on the next job. But that fucking stresses me out. It's fucking horrible. I'm just not wired to be able to continue to work and do these things while also having to take some guy to court. When you're trying to sue someone, it kind of occupies all your attention. I'm just not wired for it, unfortunately. So I blew a lot of money. Tens of thousands of pounds I had ready to start a business with. I blew it. It's all gone. Business failed. It got dissolved about 5 or 6 months ago. I do have a good job on the up, but yeah, I fucked up, man. I fucked up bad. And I knew I should have stopped because my gut was telling me. Everyone kept, my family they did the wrong thing. They were really supportive. People should have been saying, don't be fucking stupid. Just get another job. But people were really supportive because they believe in me, right? So I fucked up. I let myself down. I let everyone else down. I let my family down. But yeah, on the up now. Got myself a good job. I won't be broke for that long. But yeah, money is overrated. Vinny, how long until you go live? Vinny's wife only laughed when she ripped ass in his face. And that was at him, not because of him. We support you, dude. Cheers, Vinny. Fucking hell, Vinny. You have been. Let's face it. You're the star. The star of this stream. This wasn't the Bodach Show tonight. It was the everybody roast Vinny night. And to be fair, Vinny gave back. He stood his ground. Got to respect standing your ground, I guess. But yeah, let's have a look. I'm gonna bugger off. Tone K. Thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to the glitch community. Tone K, fuck me, $20, mate. Honest to God. So generous. And Cheddarhead with a 10. God damn, lovely stuff. I think that's a record. 30 quid in one stream. Oh, plus a membership, so it's like 35. Bash. I did 12 hours the other day. Do you know? I did 12 hours. I didn't pick up a single sub. No. I picked up a sub tonight. I picked one up. I did 13 and a half hours and I didn't get a single new sub. I thought I'll do that. Oh, this will be good. We did. I threw up for you guys. I literally ate so much lettuce I threw up, and I didn't even get a new sub out of it. I was but yeah, thank you for that. Let me just check the toppy chat. You got Chrissy J, Squirrely. Scathe. That it crops off the names in this view. It's really annoying. You've got Scathe, Connoisseur BJJ, Gyro Energy, Giuliano, Flippin' Spatulas, David Panda, Boob, Ron Locke, Gas Ninja, Justin Kennedy, Rocky Montana, Marla Stoner, the Tom Core Aesthetic, Anakin, Vinny the Guinea, Jock, Cheddarhead, and Tom. Fuck, it's cropping the name off. Tom. It's like, yeah. Thanks for joining me, guys. I'll be back on Thursday. Remember the quiz night on Thursday? Bash! The quizzes are back. Yeah, join me. All right, shut the fuck up. Thursday, join for the fucking quiz, please. Bash. See you later. Nice one, Western. Nice one, Justin. Nice one, Feck. Nice to see you still around. Ciao. See you later.